Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm not going to do the let's wait till people come in here thing. I haven't been on here in a while, and I understand a lot of people probably ain't going to show up that was before, but I just felt like I kind of owed you guys this. You guys was very supportive of me when I was active, and I'm going to get active again. I've had a lot going on. That's why I'm here. Let you guys know what's going on. Hey, how you doing? Whoever it is there. I've actually had a lot going on in life. I don't know if you guys remember the big wound I had on my foot. I just ended up getting a partial amputation. The right side of my right foot that just got amputated. So I've been kind of dealing with that stuff in and out of the hospital. I'm getting ready to go back again tomorrow. I've had a couple surgeries. Um, Work, man, work has been something else. All winter long, they bounced us around a few weeks here, a week there, a couple weeks here. We went, I think, uh, almost 4 months with 5 weeks of work or something. And then we finally got landed a good company, general contractor, and I wasn't there 5 6 weeks. Um, and got put off of work because of this. Let me get my glasses on. I think somebody said something in chat here. Hey, it's been a while. Sorry to hear of your loss. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Hey there, brother. Sorry to hear about your troubles. Thank you, Laura. But yeah, so I've been dealing with a little bit, guys, and I apologize. It's kind of rough. I ain't gonna lie. It's had me really in a messed up mental state too. Thank you for the like. It's kind of depressing, you know. I'm 44 years old and I got all these issues going on. Also, while I was in the hospital and had the surgeries on my foot, they done another. I can't think of the word now. Procedure. They put a camera down my throat because of all the gastric or gastro, however you want to say it, issues that I have, and I found out that I've got ulcers and lacerations from my throat all the way down through my stomach to my small intestine, and they're from anywhere from 7 millimeters, I think they said, to like 23 millimeters in size, and there's multiple of them. So they didn't tell me. That's all they told me. They said somebody come and talk to me about that. Nobody never did. Um, After they finally closed my foot up, tightened it all up and stapled it up, they released me. They didn't give me no discharge papers, no nothing. They just handed me a little paper bag with a prescription of some antibiotics and blood pressure medicine in it and sent me on my way, released me. Didn't tell me nothing about how to get the staples out of my foot, nothing. And I think they're kind of like growing into my meat or something, because when I try to walk, man, it feels like my foot's ripping open. So I'm going to go back to the hospital tomorrow and see what I can get done with that. Um, I need to get these staples out and get it healed up so I can get a boot on and go back to work. I'm hurting, man. One good thing though, I did achieve getting my license back, like I said I was going to. I'm good on that. I got my driver's license, first time I've had them in a long time. And here's a little incident that happened right after I got my license. I was coming home from my sister's, and since I was legal, I figured if a cop did stop or whatever, I'm good to go. I'm all legal, cars all legal, got insurance, everything. So to be safe, I'll pull over in this business district like parking lot and go to, I figured I'd sleep a little bit, set my alarm on my phone, get up, leave, and go on home. I was fading in and out and I didn't want to wreck. So I set my alarm for a couple hours to wake me up, and I was going to get up and leave. Well, I slept right through my alarm on my phone. And I guess when somebody come to work, they seen me there and in my car asleep, and they called the police. So the police come out and they wake me up by knocking the whole back window out of my car. Glass hit me. I instantly woke up. I jumped out of my skin. He tried to say, well, I knocked on your window and you wouldn't wake up, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't want to bust your window right in your face. If he would have knocked on my window, it would have woke me up. Man, he busted that window and it woke me right up. I mean, no problem. I jumped out of my skin. Anyways, they busted the back window out of my car, got me out of my car, thought I was under the influence. So they asked me if I'd do the field sobriety test. And I'm just open my eyes. And I'm like, sure, I don't care. I'll do it. I ain't, I'm not intoxicated on nothing. So I told him about my foot and my leg. I'm a diabetic. I explained my foot to him that I wouldn't be able to do no like balance or nothing like that. There's no way possible. I got a hole, bigger than a golf ball in my foot. And they done the pin thing, they do the pin, follow my finger, pin, whatever, flashlight, and couldn't get no clues from it at all whatsoever. We was all standing right there. The cop told his sergeant he couldn't get no clues from that. And when I pulled my boot off and my bandage and showed him the hole in my foot, they was like, there's no way we can try to make him do, the walking and balance and stuff. And my sugar was up to 400 and something. So, well, I knew my sugar was high. At this time, I didn't know exactly what it was. Well, because the hole in my foot and because I told them I'm a diabetic and my sugar's high, that's why I pulled over and parked. They said, well, they don't feel that I'm safe to drive. So they called the squad. Squad comes out and checks my sugar. My sugar is 400 and something. And they see the hole in my foot and they're like, oh, we got to take you. We got to take you. And I didn't want to go because I knew if they took me, my car was getting impounded. Sure enough, then took me to the hospital. My car gets impounded. Well, thank you for the other like. I just noticed it was up there. When the tow truck driver loaded my car up on the bed, and instead of, doing it the proper way, hooking it up to the winch, shutting it off, putting neutral up, loading it up, strapping the tires down, all that stuff, he drove it up on the bed. Well, the car, really, it needed struts, man. The car's 20 years old or something. And it sets kind of low because the struts are wore out on it. Well, when he went to go up on the bed, the bed of the tow truck's angled, the car's straight, the front end's low, and he went kind of aggressive, and the front end hit the bed. Boom, when it did, and it went up, the transmission lines was hanging down below it's called the cradle. It's what all your front suspension, engine, transmission, all that fastens to a thing called the cradle. Well, the transmission lines for the cooler that go to the radiator to cool the transmission fluid, they was hanging down below the cradle just a little bit. And when it hit, it pinched the line and crushed it. And it was leaking. Well, he loaded it on up on the trailer or up on the tow truck, strapped it down, left it running the whole time, all the way to the impound lot, and it pumped all the fluid out, sitting there idling. It just pumped all the fluid right out of the transmission, out of the torque converter and everything. And transmission got hot because it didn't have no fluid, to go through the cooler and keep it cool, and it burned it up. Well, I didn't know none of this. He gets it to the impound lot, unloads it, whatever. I'm in the hospital for a week. I get out. I got to go pay all the storage charges, tow charge, all that garbage. Well, my tag was expired, so they wouldn't let me drive it out. I either had to pay to get it towed out because the tag was expired, or I had to go update the registration. Well, I needed to update the registration, obviously, anyways, because it's my car. So I went ahead, went to the BMV, paid the late fee on the title, got metal plates, all that. It ended up costing me, I don't know, $150 or something for that, plus $200 to get the car out of the impound. And then when I figured out that when I got back there and got it started up and seen that it was dripping fluid, I tried to put some more in it and it just poured out. So I shut it off. Still ended up having to get it towed out. So I walk all the way back out of the impound lot, find a tow truck driver. He said he'd do it for $100. So He went back there, loaded my car up, brung it out, took me and my car to the house. I paid him $100. So there went, I mean, and a day or maybe 2 days before this happened, I just paid $350 to have both front wheel bearings replaced on the car. That there was $100 a piece, and then the mechanic that I know charged me $75 per wheel to put them on, so that's $350 there. Well, this is money that I had saved up from working. I mean, I'd only been working 5 weeks or something, you know what I mean, and trying to save my money up. So all this money that I had saved up was dwindling down really fast, doing this. And finally get the car home, fix the transmission line on it, go buy all the fluid to fill it back up. It takes, I think, to fill the torque converter, transmission, and all, it's 14 or 15 quarts of fluid, and it's like $13.99 a quart. It's Dexron 6. And I buy it all. I fix the line, fill it up, transmissions burn up. So therefore, now I got, $300 in fixing the line and all that fluid, plus $200 getting the car out, $100 getting it towed. I mean, it adds up really quick. $150 on the registration. It adds up fast, And then now I'm out of a car, so what little bit of money I got left, I had to go find a car. So I went hunting and I found a little Chevy Cruze, little 6-speed. They wanted $1,800 for it. I had $1,000 to my name. I talked them down to $1,050, and because fourth gear is out in it. But you can go from third right to fifth, where it's a 6-speed. Fourth gear and fifth gear, the ratios are really, really close to the same. So it's almost like having fourth gear. It's almost like having the 5-speed instead of the 6-speed, basically. So I talked them down to $1,050 on it, and got me another car, some more transportation, and now I'm broke. But anyways, that's not here nor there. I'll make it. I always do. Things always tend to happen. What I wanted to get on here for is because I wanted to let you guys know, basically that's some of what happened with me, where I've been, what's going on. But here, I want to let you guys know what's going to go on with the channel. Just because I haven't been on here, don't mean that I haven't been thinking about it and, working with it. And I'm having a lot of trouble verifying my AdSense account. They keep saying that they're mailing me a PIN number, but I never get it. It don't come. They say it takes about 3 weeks to come, and I've already tried 3 times. This is going to be my 4th one. If it don't make it here by Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, I'm going to have to request another one and then wait 3 more weeks. So, and I got to do all that to verify my AdSense before, that any money that's even on here can go to my bank account. So, but anyhow, I'm working on that. I'll get that taken care of. The big problem is the content. Guys, the addiction content, I love it. I mean, I really love it. I love doing it. I enjoy it. But YouTube they'll let me put it up. But guys, I really put a lot of time and effort, and, it takes a lot to make all these videos and post them. And I'm not going to lie, I would enjoy making some money off of, all my time and effort. It's like a job. I ain't going to lie. I got to go out, find these people, get them, safe and comfortable enough to talk to me. And then, we spend an hour and a half going through all the questions and talking and hanging out and all that. Then I got to come home and spend hours editing and this, and, because you got dead time in there, you got to cut out. And it just, there's a lot to it. There really is. And it takes a lot of my time. So, if I made $100 or $200 a video, that'd be pretty cool, I think. So I don't care to do the addiction videos if you guys really want to watch them, but it's going to have to be like on a membership basis. Uh, and I really don't know. I mean, what would be fair? This is what I came up with. I figured if I could start out with 20 members, if I could get 20 members at $4.99 a month, because YouTube takes half of it, so that's me getting a couple dollars. So that'd be $40 a month for me to make 2 videos for you guys. It'd be membership only. Only the members can watch it. And it would be the raw, unedited footage instead of going to make whatever the other accounts and all that stuff is. Just do a membership account right here. Let it all come through YouTube. And that membership only video, just it won't be, there will be no monetization for it. That would be how it would be monetized, is to you guys' memberships. So if you guys want me to do the addiction videos, just comment, let me know. Let me know if you think $4.99 a month is fair. And I'll do it. But I'm still going to put content up on the channel that is, I don't want to say kid friendly, but that people won't care to run their ads with my content. It's either going to be traveling, which traveling is going to be hard on me right now because I got a lot of medical stuff going on. I'm seeing a lot of specialists here, or I'm getting ready to build me a little race car this year from throughout the rest of this year and the next year. It's going to take me that long to do it. I got to get back to work, get me another, just a cheap little daily driver that'll get us back and forth to work. And then I got the car already. That's actually the one I'm driving, the little Cruise. I'm going to convert it to a rear wheel drive, just like a nice little street strip car, but make it rear wheel drive. It'll be different. It'll be a sleeper, nobody's got one like that. So I'll record all that, building that. If you guys are interested in watching that, you can follow me along on that journey. I don't know, just I know you guys love that addiction content, and I want to make it for you, but I want it to be fair for everybody because it does take a lot of my time. It takes a lot of my time to do it. If you guys think it's fair, $4.99, I'll set it up. I'll put 2 videos up a month, unedited, just like what you guys was getting before I monetized. To me, I think that's a great deal. I mean, $4.99, I'm sure you probably spend on a cup of coffee or something, you know what I mean? And it's once a month, so one cup of coffee a month, and you'll get 2, 3, maybe 4 good videos. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just depends, but I know you'll get at least 2 for sure. The more members stack up, the more videos I'll make for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just leave it at, I wouldn't leave it at 2 videos per month if I had 300 members paying $4.99 a month. You know what I mean? I would make more videos for you guys. So just let me know what y'all think. And then, I'm going to have the content. It's honestly, I may do a little bit of traveling around, around Ohio. There's a lot to do here. I was thinking about like the Hard Rock Cafe in Cleveland, go up there and record just different things like that, make videos like that. And, either that or build the race car, man. I've been wanting to build this race car for a long time. I've already had one, and it got stolen. Somebody really, really close to me stole it. That's neither here nor there. That's a whole totally different story. I had a lot of money tied up in it. Somebody knew where I was at. I was gone for a couple hours. They had a key to my shop. They went in, got it all out of there, and even locked the doors back for me. That was nice of them, wasn't it? Anyways, though, thank you everybody for all the prayers and well wishes over here in the chat. And thank you for the likes and hanging out and listening. I hope you guys stick around with me. It'll be a fun journey. You'll get to see the bloopers and the accidents and me smashing my fingers and all that stuff. So actually, I just smashed one today. I don't know if you can see it there around my fingernail. I'm lucky I had a glove on. I was working on my buddy's Monte Carlo that was overheating. Uh, the whole cooling system was full of rust. So I went to clean it all out for him, and I had it running, and I stuck my hand down there to squeeze the top radiator hose and see if if the thermostat was opening. And man, I got just a little too close to the fan, and whack, 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 it got me. If I wouldn't have had a glove on, it would have really tore me up, but it still hurt. Things like that. That's what I mean. Y'all get to see that kind of stuff. I should have recorded that today, but I haven't been putting nothing up because the whole verifying my identity and everything, that's been a big part of it, plus a lot of what's been going on in my life. I haven't really been in a good mental state to even get on here, guys. Which honestly, I probably should have. Getting on here and getting to talk to you guys really helps me out. I get to, vent and read what you guys say in the comments. But anyhow, that's what I wanted to get on here and do. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, what I can do with the addiction videos for you. Leave a comment. My email is down there. You can email me and let me know what you think about it. Whatever, just let me know what you think. If I can get enough people to start up, I'll get this identity verified and get it all set up, and I'll go, make the videos for you guys and put them up raw, unedited. And then I'll do my other stuff on the side. So you're welcome, Laura. Thank you for coming and spending your time with me. You've been a A1 from day one. You definitely have. Stephanie's been around a little bit too. Yeah, when it rains, it does pour. Yeah, the grace of God, all will be well. That's what I was just saying. It's neither here nor there. I'll make it. Things happen. It always works out. So, guys, just ride with me and we'll get this thing moving and build a race car. You guys can go racing with me. I don't know. It's just something, maybe go traveling a little bit and race together. You never know. Might get an old U-Haul truck and put a flat deck on it where I can haul a race car and put a little box sleeper on the back of it. Like a small box off a box truck to put my tools and stuff in, and use the very back of it, load the race car up on it, and we can go travel and race, get all that kind of footage. So hang on just a second. Let me read this, guys. Who you can and when you can. Many of us do not mind paying for a membership because we believe in you. Oh, thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Really means a lot. Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I'm really big about keeping my word. And I've kind of let you guys down a little bit on this video thing, and that's why I felt like I owed this to you guys today. I could put my foot up here. I'm getting ready to rebandage it, but I ain't going to do that, man. It looks really bad, and I don't want to cause no, it's all stapled up and a toe gone and part of my foot gone, and it looks rough. I went in a Speedway, I think maybe yesterday or something. Yesterday or the day before, I went in a Speedway and told these girls that was working there, I told them we went to Florida for vacation, and I went out in the water. I was about waist deep. I wasn't in the water 10 minutes, and a damn shark bit my foot right off. They believed me. I had to let them down and let them know I was just joking with them. But yeah, they really believed it. It was like, oh, if I go to Florida, I ain't getting in the water. But yeah, that's what it was about, guys. Thank you for spending your time with me and coming to check me out still. I appreciate it. Um, just bear with me here. Let me get this identity verified. I'll get the membership thing up and we'll go from there. I'll get the videos, and that's just what I'm going to have to spend my free time and my weekends. It's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend them creating YouTube, creating content. So I don't know what days the videos are going to come out, guys. I don't know how this is all going to work out. It's basically like starting all over for me again. So I got to do it with work. I was just working third shift, 10-hour shifts from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. And that's pretty rough on an old man like me. I mean, I'd come home, go straight to sleep, wake up, I'd sleep till I had to go back to work. So it was, I really didn't have no time to do nothing. But I was making really good money. I was making $52 an hour. Hang on just a second. You're exactly right, Stephanie. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Like I said, I apologize to you guys. Uh, I, I respect, excuse me, I respect and support, or I respect all the support that you guys do and did give me, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Uh, this channel wouldn't be nothing without you guys. You guys are what makes it. So I create the content. You guys come and watch it, and that's what makes the channel successful. Is you. So it's not just me. This is our channel. I said that from the beginning. I don't even really like to call it a channel. It's our community. Um, it's what we're here for. We come to hang out. Even making videos, guys, I love to go live. I love to be able to hang out with y'all and interact with you, read the comments, talk to you. I like to do that. So I'm going to have to, I was worried about you, and I'm just so glad. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'll have to pick a day in the evening, or maybe it may just be random days in the evening, and go live for a little while and hang out with you guys. And I'll have to schedule days. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you guys so much. What I'll do is get the content up and get it ready to go and schedule it to release on certain days at certain times. So you guys will know, hey, Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock, the new video will be coming out. You know what I mean? That's another thing. I don't know what time will be best for my viewers to watch it. Would it be better to release them in the morning early or in the afternoon? People work. That's another thing. I'm going to have to try to figure out what would be the best time to release for you guys. There's just some things. I still got some bugs I got to work out, and we'll get it together, guys. It'll come together. I promise you. Well, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate it. I got to go in here and rewrap my foot here in just a minute. It's hurting pretty bad. It hurts to walk on it, man. I've had these staples in here for I'd say a good 10 days, 9-10 days. I think they may be growing to my meat, because when I try to walk, it feels like my foot's ripping. It hurts. So I'm wanting to go see if they're going to pull them out. I got a doctor's appointment Wednesday, but I think I'm going to go to the ER either this evening or tomorrow morning and see if it's time for them to pull them out, because they're hurting pretty bad. I mean, it's hurting. I'd rather get them things out of there and just, keep wrapping it and take care of it for a couple more weeks, get it healed back some where I can get a sock and a shoe on, and work my way back to work, guys. I got to make a living, man. I can't can't live for free. And I'm not one of them guys that'll get out here and hold one of them signs that says, uh, homeless, will you please help me? That's not me. I don't do that. I don't beg, or I don't get on here to beg. Although I do, you know, greatly appreciate what you guys have gave to me. You guys have donated to me when I was down and out, made sure I had food to eat, and just different things. And I love that. That's I'll be honest, that's something I don't have nowhere else. I don't have no family. You guys are my family. The only family I got is my brother in the other room. We got each other, and that's why we stick together. All of our family is dead. We have a little sister that lives out of town, and we don't really see her, but like holidays and special occasions, stuff like that. So really, we just got us, and we stick together. So you guys are my family. I honestly, I missed getting on here. I like getting on here and talking to you guys, even if it's just a few of you and you're just listening. You ain't even talking. It feels good for me to be able to get on here and vent and read what the ones do say that talk. I enjoy it. I've been going through the hospital stay and surgeries, but I'm okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm definitely going to pray for you, Stephanie. Fast and speedy recovery. I hope everything's okay. God bless you. I hope and pray everything's okay with you. And Laura, that's another thing. I'm glad you're clean. I remember the last time I talked to you, I think you told me it had been, I am live. I think you told me it had been about a week or maybe 2 weeks. The last time that I talked to you, that you had been clean. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you, Laura. Let me get it right there. The hand heart. Much love and respect. So proud of you. Congratulations. My phone went off here. I'm trying to see. I'll check it out later on. I think it might have been just telling me to go live at 7:30 or whatever. And I've been live since 7 o'clock. So it's a little late. But anyways, guys, that's the way I'm going to have to go with it. To keep it alive, and I want to keep it alive because I love, like I said, I love getting on here. I love this even more than creating the content, guys. I really do. But I like to create content for you guys to watch as well. I know you guys enjoy it, so I enjoy making it. It does take a long time to make a decent video, that's worth watching. I could just go record some stuff and not edit it or nothing and just throw it up here, but it wouldn't even, you'll watch it like, wow, really? I don't want to do that. I don't even have my editing programs or nothing right now. I let all that stuff, I took it off of my auto pay and let it all go, and wasn't even messing with YouTube because all the issues I was having. But I've gotten them all straightened out now, except for this dang garnet PIN number. So as soon as I get this PIN number, the channel's good to go after that. So we'll get the memberships going, and I'll get the addiction videos back going for you guys that want to watch them. And like I said, we'll figure it out. I'll definitely make it fair with you guys. The more members we get at $4.99 a month, the more videos I'll make. But if we can get it started out with 20 of them, that gives me $40, $20 a video for making 2 videos. I might even make 3 or 4. Like I said, I don't know, but I'll make at least 2 for you guys. $20 for my time, and honestly, to make one of them videos, it takes me probably, I got about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, and going out, finding the person, getting them in, getting them comfortable, talking to them, and then actually doing the interview. It usually takes me somewhere around 2 to 3 hours for that, and then come home and it depends on the interview how it went, um, how much use is in it, how much foul language, how much dead time. All that depends on how long it takes me to edit it. So it'll be like an exclusive club. Yeah, I mean it'll be for you. Only the members will be able to watch it. I'm not going to post it on regular content. That's something that if you guys are willing to pay for it, that's your guys is only. You know what I mean? I'm not sharing it with everybody. Um, you guys are paying for it. You're the only ones getting it. So I wish YouTube didn't take half of the dang money and we could do it for like $1.99 a month or something. You know what I mean? But they got to take their. I think they take 60% and give me 40% is what it is, or maybe the other way around. Maybe they take 40%, give me 60%, but it's somewhere close to half and half. I know that. I love to hear successful stories. I was a song. At the end there, Stephanie, what does that mean? It says 1 year and 42 days later, both addicts. What did you mean there? That kind of confused me a little bit. 1 year and 42 days later, both addicts are clean, or I'm sorry to hear about you being assaulted, and definitely sorry to hear about the car accident. So glad you're okay. You made it through with the grace of God. But yeah, let me know what you mean there at the end there. That confused me. At the end of your comment there, and guys, if it's just you two that are the first two members, I'll still give you guys the videos. That was just something that I thought would be like a fair number to start out with. 20 members, $4.99 a month. I'll get a couple bucks of that. So 20 members at $4.99 a month would be $100. I would get 40, 50 bucks, maybe 60 bucks of it for 8 hours, 10 hours of my time making the videos. You know what I mean? I thought that would be pretty fair. So, but it don't matter, whatever. I'll still set the membership up. I'll set the price up. I'll put the videos up. They're there. If you guys want to watch them, just go pay the $4.99 and watch the videos. That's how it's going to have to be, because I'm not going to have 2, 3, 5 of you guys pay $4.99 and expect to get 2 videos, and I haven't made no videos because the other 15 ain't bought their memberships yet. You know what I mean? I can't do that. So that was just a thought that I had. That would be, that would be great. It would help me a lot. I don't want to sound selfish or nothing, because I'm definitely not selfish. I'm a very giving person. Addicts are people too, and good people. Yeah, absolutely. Their addiction is a sickness. Yeah, yeah. Addiction don't discriminate. It can grab anybody by the butt. Believe that. I've seen some people you would never believe walk in the methadone clinic to dose. Doctors, lawyers. There was a cop from another county that came when I was on comp drug here in Columbus, Ohio. He was a sheriff from another county. He came here to dose, and I kind of got close to him, talking to him, a lot every day. And finally, he told me that he's a deputy sheriff, and he was on a methadone clinic. That was the most wild one that I met. Was a deputy sheriff. I couldn't believe that. But yeah, you meet a lot of people from all walks of life, man. Addiction does not discriminate. There's actually a video up on YouTube right now of a deputy that overdosed on fentanyl. It's been on there for a couple weeks. Just go to the search bar, type in deputy overdoses on fentanyl. Right in the bathroom, they found him OD'd. He stopped somebody a few hours earlier and took the fentanyl off of him. Well, then he went to the police station, went in the bathroom and done some of it and OD'd, and some of his fellow officers found him and saved him. You should be a professional person in a previous life. You can still be a professional person in this life, Laura. I'll tell you one thing that I was told when I was little, since I've been little, and it's probably the truest statement that I've ever heard. And that is, you can do anything that you set your mind to do, you can do it. And that's the truth. That's the absolute truth. If you really want to get it done, you'll get it done. It just takes the determination. And if you guys knew some of the people that's passed away that that knows me, that's like family to me. They'll tell you I'm a very determined person. In the last couple years, my health has went downhill fast. I mean, fast, like just deteriorated. It kills me now to work 8 to 10 hours. It wears me completely out. And then to do it all week long, and then I sleep all weekend. Sunday afternoon, I'm waking up, starting to feel a little bit refreshed, and it's time to go back to work. So I can tell, it's getting to me. It wasn't like that before. I could work 12, 13, 14 hours a day, sleep a couple hours, get right back up and do it all over again. And that was just a couple years ago when I owned my last business. I done it then. My hearing's messing up here. I done it then, so I don't know. Maybe it's just where I haven't been doing it. My body ain't used to it. Maybe I could get back to it again. I'm not sure. Both of the offenders were addicts. Yeah, I gotta say, most addicts, I'm going to say most addicts, are usually a completely different person when they're not under the influence of the drugs that they're doing. Totally different person. They're usually a really good person. When they get on the drugs, it controls them, it consumes them. They lose self-control. That's what addiction is. I mean, it's a disease. It's what it is. And they just lose control, and they'll rob, rape, pillage. Still, they don't care. They'll do whatever it takes, to get that next high. So that's why I kind of respect the ones that stand out here and hold a sign. And sometimes I catch myself saying, man, you're younger than me and I work my ass off every day for my money. I ain't giving you my money. But you know what? I would rather hand that dude a $5 bill, him standing there on the corner holding a sign, instead of him throwing that sign down, walking 3 blocks down the street and stealing some little kid's bike and going and selling it for $10 for his next hit, So that's kind of the way I look at it. We'll see here. 42 days later between the two accidents. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're okay with them, Stephanie. The Lord's will. I'm glad you're okay. The only person you hurt was yourself. Yeah, I mean, not if you got family, believe me, you hurt them too. You don't only hurt yourself, you hurt anybody that loves you. It hurts them. Hang on, guys, I gotta get my wallet out of my pocket here. It's killing my hip bones sitting here in this chair. Believe me, the ones that love you, it hurts them too. Believe that. It don't just hurt you. You don't just hurt yourself. All the ones around you that love you suffer too. That's definitely the truth. Oh, Lord has another mission for us. You're right. There's definitely a mission for me, man. I've escaped death so many times, it's unreal. I started doing my biography on here, but it didn't really get many views, so I got footage of but I haven't edited it or finished it or none of that. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll just redo it all. Maybe I'll take that down and do it all in one video, a short version of it. But I could write a book about my life. There's definitely a reason for me to be here. Um, I think that's why I got a lot of the health issues that I've got, because I've lived a very hard, fast life, man. I've been an impatient person all my life. When I was just telling you that everybody that's passed away that I know would tell you that, like, I'm one of the most driven people that they know, or when I said you can do anything you do if you put your mind to it. uh, I'm very, when I want to do something, I do it. You know what I mean? At all cost. And I'm impatient. I can't wait. I got to do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You know what I mean? That's how I've been all my life. And it's caused me to live a fast, hard life. And look at me now, So I don't know. Maybe we'll all just spend the rest of it together, hang out here in our community, and I'll make the videos that you guys want to see. Maybe some that you don't want to see. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to. But I definitely appreciate it when you do. Every little click, view, share, like, that all helps when this system is all fixed and running right, and the AdSense and everything's running right. All that stuff helps, and I greatly appreciate it. And people was making the donations in the chat. I don't think you can right now because of whatever was going on. Oh, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. But I don't even know what I was saying now. Something about the donations in the chat. Oh, the ones that, there was somebody that was coming in here on my lives and was donating, a couple dollars here. They donated 4 or 5 times a live, end up donating $8-10 on each live. All that stuff still held up. I can't even get it to a bank account. And then also all the videos that I'll put up that is monetized, they make so little of pennies. I haven't even made my first $100 yet for them to release it. I haven't hit the $100 threshold. I've done the math on the one video I put up that had a lot of views. It had 100,000s of views. Well, I done the math on it, what it made, and I think it was like 8 cents for 1,000 views or something on that video, or 10 cents per 1,000 views, something like that. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I mean, if it paid me $3.50 or something, I think about $3.50, $4, $4.50, somewhere around there per 1,000 views, that wouldn't be bad. Video get 20,000 views, I'll make a couple $100. You know what I mean? So I don't know, guys. We'll figure it out. I definitely want to keep the community going, though. I'm sorry for not getting on here and letting you guys know what's going on. I definitely owed that to you. Terrible disease. Yeah, you're right. It is. Oh, I didn't even see this big one, Laura. You did hurt yourself as well as your worried people. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Anybody in her life that loves Laura, she hurt. She didn't just hurt herself. And then both of the offenders, and when they were not high, they were as gold to me, and they still are. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Most addicts are, when they're not using, completely, totally different people, and they're great people, do anything in the world for you. Like me, I'll admit it. I battle with Xanax. Xanax is one of my really, really bad, I guess you could say, drugs of choice that I've battled with. And I'll tell you what, when I get on Xanaxes and I get strung out on them, I'll eat them every day, as many as I can, and I'll do it for a couple years at a time. But when I'm on Xanaxes, You don't want to be around me. I'm a completely different person. I'm an asshole. I'm rude. I'm mean. Um, I say things that I don't mean. You know, I do things that I shouldn't do, that I would never do if I wasn't on them. Just addiction. It's definitely, it changes people. It definitely does. It's hard to admit. Yeah, I hurt my family, Laura. It's kind of hard to talk about, but talking about it helps me. Um, the worst thing I think I ever done personally when I was addicted, um, and I did it a couple times. I went in my mom. It's almost gonna make me cry. I went in my mom's purse and stole $100 to go get drugs and get high. I actually stole from my mother, and that's I look at that as the worst thing I ever done during my addiction. I stole from strangers and stores, and I mean, flat out, I was a thief. I was a catalytic converter thief. Uh, I just, I didn't, I didn't care if I couldn't get catalytic converters. I would go hit stores and get tools, or, something that I can sell really fast. But when I'm clean, man, I'm a totally different person. Uh, I work every day, take care of myself, and what you guys see, I'm clean right now. So I've been clean for a while. I don't count. Um, it's been a couple, 2 or 3 years or something. I don't try to keep track of time. It's better for me to do it that way. I don't collect no coins or nothing. Um, I, I'm not going to say I don't believe in meetings, because meetings do help some people. Um, I don't really go to meetings. I would rather do this right here than a meeting. This helps me more than a meeting would. I don't know if you want to call it a meeting and call me a lead, but it helps me more being able to get on here and talk to you guys and read what you say back. You know what I mean? And I love it. Yeah, I definitely could write a good book about my life. I'll uh I'll have to get a video together for you guys, a kind of a short story biography of my life. But so much has happened, man. It's hard to, if I shorten it up, I cut a lot of good parts out, the most interesting parts. Um, I've had some wild things happen, man. I've been ran over by cars. One day my tow truck just fell in gear. I jumped on the side of it. I took off chasing it, jumped on the side of it, was hanging on it, trying to get the door open and slam it and park, and it slammed into a car that was at a red light. It almost crushed me. That loader, the fork flipped up and smashed my face, broke my face in 39 places. I wrecked a motorcycle doing about 90 miles an hour, no helmet or nothing on. Uh, let's see. I know I'm missing some. Oh, a car. Another time, same tow truck I just told you about that hit that car, fell in gear. Same exact tow truck. It was in the middle of the night. I was loading the car up on the side of the freeway, and I didn't have the keys to it, so I had to get under it and pop the linkage off and put the transmission in neutral manually. Well, the tow truck had fell in reverse and was pushing up against it was a Trailblazer is what it was, a SUV. So the tow truck's in reverse and it's pushing up against the Trailblazer, and I didn't even realize it. I'm laying under the Trailblazer right behind the driver's side tire, disconnecting the linkage. And when I went to pull on the linkage, it was really hard to pull. I'm like, man, what's going on? So I kind of put all my body weight on it, and it popped out of park. And when it did, the tow truck pushed it right up on my chest. I mean, it pushed it right up on me. And I don't know why it didn't push it all the way over me, but it pushed it right up on my chest, and it stopped. I was, trying to wrestle it back off of my chest, and the tow truck's, in gear. A few cars went past. Nobody even stopped or nothing. Very, very luckily, I had a friend with me, and he panicked. He didn't know what to do. It took him, it felt like forever, but I'd say it probably took him a good 20 seconds to say, "Hey, what do you want me to do?" He was stuttering and going on. And I had to tell him, get in the tow truck, put it in drive, and pull it back off of me the same way it came on me. Don't go back over the other side of me and crush the other side of me. Well, he did. He got it off of me. I went home and went to bed. Me and my ex that committed suicide, we had hit a little rough spot there, and she was at her mom's. I was at our house. I went home, laid down on the couch, and went to sleep. And my buddy, he was trying to get me to go to the hospital, and I wouldn't. Well, when I laid down and went to sleep, he called her and told her what happened. And a couple hours later, very, very early the next morning, it was just cracking daylight. She was there at the house waking me up. She was like, "You're going to the hospital." She made me go. The lady's always the boss, and it's better like that sometimes. It turns out way better in the end if you listen to the woman. But she made me go to the hospital, and it ended up all my right ribs was broke, my sternum was cracked, my right lung was collapsed. I was in pretty rough shape, man, and I didn't even know it. I went home and went to bed. They said if I wouldn't have came to the hospital, if I'd have stayed at home, I would have died. So there's another time that I escaped death. I mean, I've had a lot of accidents like that, guys. I fell. Let's see. I had the motorcycle. I had a traumatic brain injury with that, and then when the fork hit me and crushed my face, I had a traumatic brain injury with that. Um, I fell probably I'd say 25, 30 feet off of a ladder, and landed on the side of my head, my shoulder, and my back. Um, my head, my brain swelled up and stuff from that. Now, after that fork hit me and it broke my face, the whole, let's see, it'd be the left side of my face, kind of backwards on here, but the whole left side of my face, it broke it in 39 places. If you could see me in person, you can see that like my whole eye and shit's off, excuse my language, my whole eye and my jaw structure and everything is like pushed in. I need reconstructive surgery. They wanted to do it. If you look, you can see my mouth is kind of crooked. My whole face is kind of, it like goes like this, kind of, it's kind of crooked. That's from that fork hitting me. I mean, it really, I'm very lucky to have lived through that one. I need to have reconstructive surgery with that so I can get my jaw straightened out, because my jaw was just hanging on one side. They put all of it back together. But when you don't have no teeth, they don't have no way to align your jaw. They can't wire your mouth shut when that all gets broke. So it kind of heals how it heals. Well, now my mouth don't shut all the way, so I have problems chewing up food, and I got all the gastric issues that go along with that. That's what I mean, guys. I got a lot of issues, man. I need to have that surgery on my face and get my jawline all fixed and straightened out. Then I can get some dentures and I'll be able to chew my food up like I'm supposed to. Let's see here. Let me catch up on this, guys. And I love reading your comments. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you, Laura. I have been through a lot. I don't like to talk about it because I don't want people to think that I'm seeking sympathy. I'm not a sympathy seeker at all. Um, Once again, I don't want to toot my own horn, but like right now, if I could get a boot on my foot, I'd be at work, even if I was just there directing traffic or something. I'm very driven person, man. I love to. I can't sit at home. It drives me crazy. I was in the hospital for about, I don't know, a week or so. I've been here for over a week just sitting around. yesterday we went out, and me and my brother, we went out and ate and done a couple little things. And today I went and spent, you know, part of the morning and half of the afternoon working on my buddy's car for him. Made a couple bucks doing that. So kind of getting out of the house a little bit, but it really hurts my foot. So I want to get these staples out of here, man, get my foot healed up and get my butt back to work, guys. Get to making this content for you guys. So from here on out, y'all, I reckon that's what it's going to be. So if you just want to watch the membership videos, that's up to you. If you want to watch it all, that's up to you. But it will be here. I got to get it all figured out, and just bear with me. You know, within the next few weeks or so, it should start popping up. I'm going to go ahead and start recording content and getting it ready, get my editing program back so I can get it all edited and ready, scheduled to go up. When I get that PIN number and get it all verified, I can start just releasing the videos for you guys. You know, I mean, they'll be a few weeks behind or whatever, but they'll catch up. We'll get to real time. All right, so this is Lord and yourself and these talk amongst each other. Yeah, it helps to talk. I think it helps addicts to talk. Get a lot off your chest. Get a lot off your chest. I appreciate you guys, you know, being here with me today and talking to me, and the support, just, you know, being here in the chat, sharing, like you guys shared the chat. You said you're going to share it out to help the algorithm. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the support, man. I really do. Mr. Crow Deep, you're strong, Janky. Sounds like you've had a crazy life, yet you're still here. Respect. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. I don't like to toot my own horn, man, but I think I'm a pretty strong man. I push through a lot, and I keep pushing. And there's definitely a reason for me to be here. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate that. There's a reason for me to be here, man. And I just, you nailed it, man. I just keep pushing through. Some days it's a battle just to get up out of bed. You know, I don't even feel like getting up out of bed. I have to make myself get up, get on my feet. You know, it sucks, man. I'll get up and go to the bathroom and go back to the bedroom and lay down. Then I have to make myself get up. You know, depression is real, man. It really is. It drives me crazy, and being in a house makes it even worse. So last couple of days, I'm glad I got out today. You know, I planned on getting on here with y'all and getting this taken care of, and get you guys some of them good videos y'all like to watch. We're just going to have to go about it a different way. That's all. It's been great to chat, and you keep me going. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you so much. Much love to you, Laura. You're always here. You have been from day one, like I said. Anytime I go live, post a community comment, anything, Laura always. Sorry, guys. My something on my keychain's falling apart. I'm going to have to fix it. I don't know what it is. Like I said, any community comment, video, anything, Laura's here. Thank you for the hearts, whoever just pushed them. Thank you very much. Laura's always here, man. She always comments. She comes to the lives. There's a lot of people. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you. Thank you. There's like the moderators that I had, we've been on here for over an hour. Maybe they unsubscribed or something and don't even know I'm on, because ain't none of them came on. But that's all right, guys. It's okay, man. Hey, to each man his own. I don't hate nobody. There's not a person on the face of this earth that I hate. That's a very strong word. So I kind of try to keep it out of my vocabulary, honestly. You know, it is what it is, man. If they want to watch, they'll watch. If they don't want to watch, they don't watch, you know. If they want to be here when I'm here, they're more than welcome. If they don't, that's up to them. The only thing I ask is keep it clean. Be kind, guys. It don't cost a dime. You know, that's my little motto. Remember, be kind. It's free. It don't cost a dime. And it makes the world a better place, man. If you can be kind to one person a day, if you do it just one time a day, you never know how much you could have changed that person's day just from being kind that one time. You could have saved their life. You don't know. I don't know, You never know, but like I said, please remember to be kind, guys. It don't cost a dime. It's free. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get her going. We're gonna get her going again. We're gonna get her rolling. Um, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. I've been on here for an hour. I got to get my bandage changed on my foot, and I got a little bit of stuff to do. It's 10 after 8 here. It's getting late, getting dark. I still got to get outside and do a couple of things with the old car. The windows are knocked out. I got to get stuff out of it so it don't get stolen, and get my roof rack and stuff off of it. And just a couple of things I got to do real quick before it gets completely dark. And uh, like I said, I greatly appreciate you guys being here. I love y'all. Please remember, be kind. It don't cost a dime. It's free. Be kind, guys. Oh, here's a big one. I got to read it. Oh, congratulations, Stephanie. I'm 44 and I'm not a grandpa yet, man. I'm sure it's coming though. I would love to be before I pass away, man. I got 3 kids. My son, this is crazy. You guys ain't gonna believe this. He says he's 27. I think that's what he just told me in a text message. Dad, I'm 27. I'm going on 30 years old. Well, he's gay, which I don't care. That's perfectly fine. That's my son. I love him regardless of what he is. I do not care. He's my son. I would kill over him. But he decided to move way down to southern Kentucky by Tennessee, and him and his husband got married. So I really don't get to see him. And he sent me a message, Dad, I'm 27 years old, almost 30. Uh, we need to spend time together. And, well, anyways, if you do the math, I remember I met his mom when I was 14 years old because I lied to her and told her I was 15. I think she was 15 or 16. And I was born in 80. So if I was 14 years old when I met her, that was 94. I went to juvenile right after I met her. I went to, DH juvenile. I was locked up for a couple weeks. Well, I got out, and either the day that I got out or the day after, we ended up having sex, unprotected sex. I was a young man then, 14 years old. And she got pregnant. I ended up going over there and staying with her, helped take care of her. She was high risk pregnant. So I went over there to their house where she lived with her parents and stayed. And, it was only 8 blocks from my mom's house. And I was with her the whole time, all the way up till right before she had the baby. And then we ended up moving to Mount Vernon, Ohio. My mom did, so I had no choice. I had to go. I was only 14. So I left there and went to Mount Vernon. Well, on July 4th, thanks for the other like. On July 4th, she ended up going into labor and having him. I met her, obviously, 9 months or so before that. My birthday's in October. I met her when I was 14. I turned 15 in October. She had him in July when I was 15 years old. That was 1995. So if you do the math from July 4th of 95 to July 4th of 2025, how old would that make him? Wouldn't that make him 30 years old? That's what I thought. Maybe I'm incorrect. I don't know. Let me catch the comments here, guys. Good night. Take good care. Big love. Good night, Laura. You take good care too. Much love to you too. Good night, Janky and Laura. Stay strong. I'm proud of the both of you. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Good night to you too. If you're still here, you stay strong as well. Wendy, hey Janky, hope everything is going well. Haven't seen you in a while. Sending prayers and love for you and yours. Thank you so much, Wendy. That the video, I know it's an hour long, but that back at the beginning, you can here. I'm going to end it here in a minute. You can go back to the beginning. I explained everything that was going on while I was going. Well, not everything, but portions of what happened while I was gone. So I'm back now, though. The channel is just going to change up a little bit because of monetization. If you was here before and you watched the addiction videos and you liked them, what I'm going to have to do is start a membership for like $4.99 a month, and I'll put up a couple videos a month and until I get like 20 members. And then after I pass 20, I'll start adding more videos. The more memberships I get, the more videos I'll add on there for you guys. Yeah, I got a lot to rewatch. Yeah. Prayers. Thank you, Stephanie. I'll start adding more videos on there for you guys as more members add. But YouTube don't pay. They won't pay for them videos. They won't. It says it monetizes them, but it makes about, I don't know. I think I counted it up, and it was like I got a video that had over 100,000 views when I counted it up, and it was making like 8 cents or 10 cents per 1,000 views. It does take me a while to make these videos. I mean, I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I wouldn't mind getting paid for it. It would every penny helps out. I'm a single man. And I don't have a partner to help me or nothing. So every penny does help out. So I'm going to make that and make a membership so you guys can still watch them videos. Whoever wants to watch them is welcome to go pay the little $4.99. It wouldn't be $4.99 if YouTube didn't take half of it. So that only gives me, a couple bucks for making the 2 videos, which I think is fair. I mean, you guys seem to love that content. $4.99 a month, a cup of coffee, it's going to end up being, probably 8 to 10 videos a month is about probably where it'll max out at. It'll be 60 on the 22nd. Well, if I don't see you or talk to you on the 22nd, happy birthday. Awesome videos. Keep posting. Really enjoy and help so many people. Will definitely join. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. As soon as I get this PIN number and get this my AdSense verified, this keychain's driving me nuts, guys. I'm sorry. As soon as I get this Google PIN number, get my AdSense verified, get it all up, I'll have the membership up. I'm going to go live and put another video up, let everybody know, hey, it's up, it's going. If you want to join, you're more than welcome. And I'm still going to put, I guess you can say, unoffendable or non-offendable content on here. I'm going to start building my race car. I got to buy me another daily driver. And then, as soon as I buy a daily driver, I can start taking it apart. It's actually what I'm driving right now. My daily driver right now, I'm getting ready to turn into a race car. Nobody else has one. It's a 2013 Chevy Cruze. I'm going to make a tubular frame for it, make it rear-wheel drive, and put a V8 in it. So it should be a pretty fun little car when it's done. Mr. Throw Deep, I hope you get healed up. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And thank you for the prayer. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate every prayer I get. The healing process is slow, but it's going. I'm trying to stay off my foot as much as possible and keep it up in the air like the doctor said. So I retain fluid in my legs. And if I keep if I stay on my feet a lot, the fluid will start swelling up in my legs. Then it'll start coming out, where my foot's all cut open. It's got to exit somewhere, you know what I mean? And it's going to come out there. That's going to cause it to stay wet and not heal, and so on and so forth. It may end up causing me to even have to get more amputated. So I'm trying to be as careful as possible and keep these bandage changes and stay in there in the bedroom with my leg propped up watching TV. So I'm probably going to end up moving my little setup here back to the bedroom so I can just, chill on the bed with my leg up and do my live with you guys till I can get this all set up and the memberships and stuff going. I think he needs a lot of prayers, Mr. Kirby. Thank you. God bless you. Yes, I'll take as many as I can get. Thank you, Stephanie. And thank you, Wendy. Thank you for the prayers, you guys. I real greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the support. And I can't wait to get this back up and going for you guys. I know some of y'all really enjoy it. So I can't wait to get it back going. And then the little new form of content I'm going to do with the building a race car, you guys will get to see some bloopers and stuff out of that. And, I'm not going to edit nothing. If a hood falls on my head while I'm working, I'm not going to edit it out. I'm going to leave it in there so you guys can laugh at me for being dumb and not paying attention. So that's where we're going with it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate the support once again. And I appreciate everybody that's going to join the membership. So guys, I'm going to end it here. Like I said, it's even later now. It's been another 10 minutes. I love y'all. Thanks for spending your time with me. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the prayers and well wishes. And guys, I'll definitely be on here to keep you posted on what's going on with the amputated foot, and start getting the videos back up for you as soon as I get the PIN number. Like I said, I'll do these lives to hang out with y'all before I get the PIN number. So, but when I get the PIN number and get it all up and going, I'll let you guys know. I love you guys. Remember, be kind. Don't cost a dime. It's free. Be kind, please. I love y'all.